I'm not sure what it could be. It could be several things. So.
Yeah. He has a base out of
parents, we always do this when we come in. When they come in, I have to tune all the instruments. This is the last year you'll see me tune all the instruments, because next year Miss Fontana likes to teach them how to do it themselves, all right? And with that, they get their own instrument that they keep at home, and then she has an instrument at school that they can practice tuning on, so they'll get to do that. Orchestras also is like 5 days a week, so it's so they have some time for everyone to practice tuning. And learn how to do it in about 2 weeks, but 10 days for me is, that's 5 weeks. Okay, all right. Hey, we're getting ready to go. We always do a warm-up, so we're doing a D major scale. So here we go. Let's do it as a round. So cello bass, you start. 1, 2, ready, go. Let's go. Let's go. We talk a lot about playing together and listening to each other and learning different parts. Okay, so you'll notice 3 parts going on at once. All right, last time is going to be the best one. Let's all watch. My speed, quarter, violins, go. Here. We also have some people joining us on the live up there. We're happy to have some 4th graders this time, or different people, running it. And so we have some people that can't make it at noon on a Monday can still watch it at home. All right, so we're going to start off with one of the first pieces we learned. We reviewed our playing and stuff. This one's called Kaleidoscope. Yes. Ooh. By the way. Open house always happens in December. And one of the things about December is the weather changes. And you have the instruments that are made out of wood. So instruments made out of wood don't like it when the weather changes. Okay. New this year, I started conducting instead of playing my instrument all the time. All right. That means we sounded good, guys. They're clapping. All right. You're out of tune too? Okay. It's hard to do a strings concert without a good hoedown. So we've been playing the same one for you the last 2 years, so we decided we should learn a different hoedown. This one's called Happy Hoedown. You will also hear this in our upcoming concert in March. We do this for all districts. In March, the dates are up there. I'll talk about them a little later. But in March, we do a concert with all 5th grade and all of Parkway, and we'll play this one for that one. Okay. It's called Medieval Kings, so we're going back into medieval times where there were knights and kings and castles and Camelot and whatnot. All right, and then we might hear this again, we might not. Okay. Hey, around this time, I usually like to have them get a break since they've played most of their songs already, and just have a couple left. So I like to mention a couple things to parents and people that are listening. One, don't they sound so much better than last year? We got different parts going. It's only 1 year. All right, we've gotten older, but we're also gotten better, okay? Last year, you might have remembered we all played all the same notes, and they all played them all together. They were really short pieces, so this year we have violins learning their own part, violas learning their own part, cellos learning their own part, bass learning her own part, and making sure that and we are all working on playing together. So a little more responsibility. They have to know their own part ahead of time to be able to play with the group. So that's impressive. We've all gotten better at reading music this year. Everybody's been trying to figure out notes. I haven't been telling everybody their notes. We've been learning that I can't tell the violins that all your notes are this one, this one, this one, and this one, and all the violas notes are this one, and all the cellos notes are this one. They figure them out. We work on playing together. If there's a troublesome one, we can work it out. So that's really good. Couple upcoming events I like to mention. We're doing this again on Wednesday. If you really love the show, you can come back on Wednesday. It's at the same time. It's the same time, noon. Okay, Cecil Scott on Wednesday. So if you do want to come back, that's great too. If you see another parent that has missed the show, tell them that it was great and you want to see it. They want to see it too. Also coming up in March is our next performance, all district. March 20th is the performance. It's at 7:30. They should all have a sheet that looks like this. If they didn't get one, I also emailed it out to all the parents, but it should look like this and has everything that I'm talking about now. So our next thing is called All District. If you did 4th grade Strings Day last year, it's kind of like that, but a little bigger deal. So we all wear nice black and white dress clothes. It's all 5th grade in all of Parkway. So it's 5th grade, all the schools, all 18 are there. Okay. But since it's all district, we decided we should get the middle school and the high school involved too. So it's the 8th grade from middle school, and then the symphonic orchestra, which is the top orchestra at the high schools, are all kind of combined in this concert. So they'll play a few pieces by themselves. The 8th grade we'll get to hear, so you get kind of where the end is going, and then you'll get to hear the high school play in that performance. It's at Queenie Park. Because we're doing all these different parts, we do a rehearsal for this. So the rehearsal's on here also. It's the day before. So the rehearsal's March 19th, right after school. It's from 4:45 to 6:15. So we hope everybody can make that and see it, the whole district of what we do. Our last performance is on May 16th. That's our spring concert. And so that's at the end of the year. Different thing about that is last year we did 4th grade orchestra and 5th grade orchestra, and you saw the 4th grade orchestra play, and then you saw the 5th grade orchestra play. We're changing a little bit. Mr. Hawkins came in here and said, hey, why don't we just combine it all? So it'll be all the 5th grade music stuff, and they'll sing and play whatever instruments or whatever they're doing in that. And then there'll be a spot where the orchestra comes out and plays all together too, all in like the same concert. So it'll just be a 5th grade performance, and they'll play on that on May 16th. So we'll do a concert for the school for that, and we'll do one at night for parents. So that's a little bit about upcoming events. Whoa. Oh, 5th graders have a big decision to make coming up here. These students have more options because they're in 5th grade strings. In January, middle school comes and asks you what you want to do in 6th grade, and they say you have to choose between different things. So if they want to be in orchestra, they have to sign up for 6th grade orchestra, and they have to do that. They do have you pick in 6th grade between electives. Your choices are orchestra, band, choir, and there's a fine arts block. The orchestra, band, and choir are all performing instruments where you play or sing something and give concerts. The fine arts block is more studying and other things like that. So where you're not, there is a drama component, but you rotate between them. I usually say, if you want to see what they sound like, the orchestra, 8th grade orchestra is giving a concert on December 19th. So you can see what they sound like and go to that and then decide. The high school is also giving a concert in early January. So if you want to go to that, see how they play, and then say, oh yeah, I want to do that, or that works. Because it does get better every now and then. Then you don't have to wait till all district to hear them play. All right. Hey, we're going to get to playing. What do we have next? String explosion. Okay. Okay. Warning, no instruments were actually exploded when we did string explosion. Okay. At least we hope not. At least we hope not. Okay, so we're listening to speech. We're running to find music. That's good. Lewis, what are you doing? Oh, okay, good. All right, he's ready to go. All right. We start some of those earlier. Okay. Okay. Song of Brotherhood, guys. All right. I'm going to get out of the way and just let you listen to that. Okay. You might also know this as Ode to Joy. If you are a parent of someone that's here, you can say hi to them and tell them them they did a good job and give them a hug or a high five. If you're a parent of someone that's not, or if you see another child that looks like they need a hug or a high five or do a good job, that would be my string explosion. I did it 1 year and then I haven't been able to not do it. It's impressive. It's our rock tune. Alright. Hey, thanks crew. Nice job.
Very nice.
You're officially on
Thank you, Les.
Is it yours? Do you like to play it?